Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome back with me, Lina Nabila. So, in this video, I would like to tell you about the methods of the translation that I have read before from the six journals. You can see here. Okay, why I chose this? Because I'm curious with the translation, and then I want to know more about translation. And of course, when in my speaking class, me and my friends still confused when we translate from Bahasa to English. In this video, I would like to tell you the 7 methods of translation here. Okay, you can see it. So the first is borrowing, 2 is calque, 3 is literal translation, 4 is transposition, and then 5 is modulation, 6 equivalent, and the last is adaptation. Okay, for the first is about borrowing. Read this one first. Alright, borrowing is the simple method of the translation. We often usually we use in our daily. So we just borrow from the foreign language to our bahasa, In our daily, we often to say LCD, like a monitor, and then SMS, or even a remote control. And then the second is calque. Calque is the almost same with a borrowing method, but in this method there is a process before. So the foreign terms actually were not found before. And then the example is skyscraper, namespace, and interface. The meaning of skyscraper is langit-langit. And then the third is about literal translation. Literal translation is in here. This method is used for translate a phrase or sentence, but here this method translate word by word. I put here sentence. He made a fine sewing in the meat. So here you will translate about he. What the meaning of he in bahasa? He is dia. Made is membuat. A fine sewing. A fine sewing is a phrase. So pertunjukan yang bagus in the meat. And then next is transposition. Okay, transposition here, you will, in this method, the translator will translate in different level. Here I mean, if the sentence or phrase in this level, the translator will translate in the up level or the down level. Here I put the example. Oh, sorry, and then if the compound sentence become a simple sentence, and then if two simple sentences to be compound sentence. For the example, at that very moment, a prickling sensation filled her ears. This is the translator will not translate word by word again, but at that very moment, a pricking sensation filled her ears. It means saat itulah telinganya tergelitik. So the meaning of prickling sensation is that it is phrase filled her ears. Telinganya tergelitik. Okay, and then modulation. Here, modulation is the focus on the meaning of point of view. So the translator will see the point of view. And then it can be for the negative meaning can be changed into a positive meaning. For the example, sick here is not mean it doesn't meaning sakit, but here the meaning is tidak sehat. And then the next is equivalent. You can read this. The equivalent method is a method of modifying the words of the source language of term of match the rules of the target language. For the example is about transportation and then modification and fiction. So it is almost same with our bahasa. Here it's mean like transportation, we use it in our daily, but in our life, but there is tion in the last word, but we say in our daily is transportasi. And then the last is adaptation method. This method is the most extreme method because the source language does not find in the target language. For the example, I put here as white as snow. You can read this verse again. The meaning of as white as snow, this is not in our bahasa, the meaning is not seputih salju, but here the meaning is seputih kapas. We can call it in this method, in this example, it's like idiom. And then for the conclusion from this video is I put 7 methods. The first is borrowing, second is calcu, and then the third is about literal, and then transposition, 5 modulation, and then 6 equivalent, and then adaptation. And all the translator will not use all these methods if in each of their translate. Maybe or sometimes they just use or take or for from the methods, so they will not use all. And thank you. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.